How's it going, boys and girls? Welcome back to episode 3 of my New York Rangers franchise mode. Alright, so in the last episode, we actually managed to play the home opener. Jonathan Toews with a huge hattie. It was his first ever Rangers home game. We ended up playing one game before that. Lost 4-3 in regulation with a Max Domi last second goal. Literally last second goal. The second line ended up dominating that game. It was, I think all three players got a point. A goal and assist each, if I'm not mistaken. And then the first line went off in the second game where Jonathan Toews got a hat trick. Kakko got a goal, and Panarin got a goal. So we're 15-8-2 the first 25 games. Lafreniere leading the way. You can see the lines here. I'll just show you them 2 seconds. Lafreniere, so that second line is definitely playing well, but so is the first line, so I'm not complaining. I think actually all the lines are, except for this third line who's pulling a minus at the moment. But like I said, we're going to keep it how it is. Buchnevich only has 3 apples in 10 games, no goals. But we're going to see how it goes moving forward. Maybe we might fix the lines a little bit. I don't think I will anytime soon, though. We're going to see how this works out. I moved Hayek to the first line because Lindgren got injured, and John Moore only really works on that second line. So not really the best defense, not really the best depth defense, I should say, to have. But we're going to work with that for now. And other than that, we get right into the sim. We're going to go right to the trade deadline right now and then to the end of the season. But we're definitely going to have to look at making moves at the deadline. So we'll continue the sim. Like I said, we're 15-8-2, so it's pretty solid. Not too worried right now. Sim the month. See how we do. So yeah, I think the only moves really I'm going to be making in the deadline, I want to get, I think, a top 4 defense. Maybe get Hayek as a depth for the year, for the rest of the year. He's okay, but at 23, going into the playoffs, I feel like it's always good to have better depth defensemen, especially John Moore. Not to say he's doing bad, but doesn't really fit anywhere but that second line, like I said. So we're definitely gonna do try to get a top 4 there, and then for forwards, I don't think there's really much to do. Lindgren still playable injury. I'll let him play, though. There's not much to do in the forward position, but we'll see. Maybe at the deadline, if our last line's a minus, we'll get bottom 6 forwards, or I don't know. We're going to have to really see who's available. But for now, it's really that top 4 defense, and that is it, really. All right, 21-14-3. So how many games played? That is 38. So what we're going to do actually is sim 3 more games. It'll take us to the halfway point of the season. We'll check points, we'll check the league, and then we'll move forward with the sim. So let's go to the 8th. That will be 41 games. All right, 23-15-3. Right? Yeah. So Lafreniere point per game right now. That's good. What do I want to do? Yeah. Check points. Go forwards first, 43-41. Toews doing pretty well. He's still getting 22 minutes. All right. Panarin 35 and 37. Zibanejad 33. If he gets more goals, that'd have been nice, but whatever. Hedl doing well. -4, though. Strome -13. Wow. So I think it's really that third line. Kravtsov with 25 points. Kakko 24. Paquette 14. Buchnevich 14 and 26. So he's picked it up since the 3 points in 10 games. What is it? 11 points in 16 games. It's pretty good, actually. But -8. I don't know. I don't like that. That's basically it. Defense, Fox 19, Hayek 11. Wow. Hayek ends up being our second best defense now. Miller, Trouba -2. Like, really, bud? I'm paying you $8 million for this. Miller 9, Lindgren 8, Moore 2. Shesterkin and Georgiev under 9 save percentage. Just not good. Let's continue one more month. Or the rest of the month, I should say. Go to the San Jose game. You know what? I'm going to take it to the deadline now. We're going to go... Ooh, okay, it's at Edmonton. We'll go to the 23rd. All right? Just let it continue. Mark Giordano. Let's actually see this. But they want Miller. I don't want to give that up. He's 38 years old. They want 2 defensive prospects. I don't want to give this guy up. Out of pinch cycle. 6'5" offensive defenseman. It's not the right play to make. I'm going to have to exit this. If I could get a good coach that's pinch cycle, where Fox could play one line and Miller the second, or vice versa, that would be ideal. Wow. February 12. All right. I'm going to bring, let's see how they've been. Even worse. So this line is not the best line for sure. Well, I'm going to bring Hedel up to the first. And we'll put, who's better on the third? Blackwell or, there you go, Sam Bennett right here. Let's see if Sam Bennett improves. He's going to get the Jonathan Toews minutes until he comes back. So 28, 22, and 6. We are currently sitting right outside the playoffs. That's not good. We're just under Lightning. Oh my. No bueno here, boys. No bueno here. +1. What should I do? What should I do? It's annoying because there's not much I could do. Do we trade guys like Strome and Buchnevich? Try to get... Oh my god. Just other players at this point. If they're not going to work on the third, we get ones that could do maybe better on the third line with draft picks. So it's like we're pushing for playoff spots still, but... Trouba needs to get traded too. That's gonna be an off-season move though. All right. Whatever. We're just gonna keep it how it is. We're gonna rock with the team that we have. If we don't make playoffs, it's just that's what it's gonna be. 29, 26, and 6. All right. So boys, turn of events here. Not what I was expecting at all, whatsoever. We're 5 points away from being in the playoffs, behind the Red Wings. 7 points behind the Capitals. Do we go for the push? My God. Do we trade? I think what I'm going to do is have to trade Strome and Buchnevich. Depending if Buchnevich is a restricted or not. I think I'd still trade him though. No, they're both UFAs, so they're both going to get traded now. All right, boys. Bear with me on this, because it's about to be a big move. I just did a lot of thinking. I looked at some coaches. We're going to make some trades here. And we're definitely going to make some moves, because 29, 26, and 6 is not the season I was expecting. And I'm trying to make the playoffs, so it's a drastic move, but it has to happen. So after all that hard work, what I thought would be a good move Simon Parise, you are fired. Now we go to hire coaches. We'll promote this guy to interim for now. We'll hire a coach. And here's a new one we're getting. Let's make sure it's him. Jason Gargiulo. All right. We're going to go 2 years. We're going to give him a 1 point. No, we're going to go 1 year. And we're going to go to 1.5 mil. So he's technically like our interim coach, you know? He's going to be placed as an NHL head coach, but we're going to be testing him out for the rest of the season. And I'll give him a 2 year. 2 years, 1.5. So this year and next year. All right? He fits well with our team. You'll see the chemistry is going to be well. And hopefully he signs by the deadline. We're going to fit everything in, and then we're going to start looking at trades at the deadline. Okay, so perfect. He signed. It's too bad we couldn't check the lines right now. So we're going to be buyers. But we're also going to be sellers technically. But we're going to enter trade deadline. We're going to have to make some moves quick. So Dougie Hamilton. 6 years though. So if you had a 1 year, it'd be perfect. No, we're not trading Zealer. Ristolainen, 1 year. Guys like Hoffman, Olofsson, Forsberg even. They just don't want the players we want. That's the thing. They want a 3rd round draft pick, top 6 defenseman, depth defense. That's it. For a guy like this. Wow. Not worth it right now. Alright. Oh no. Sorry about that. Alright, so we're gonna get see a guy like Ristolainen. Alright. Ristolainen just got traded. Sick. And Middlestat. Wow. Shoot, we don't even have our 1st round pick. Oh my god. Strome. And a 3rd. For our 1st back. And skaters matching block. Forwards. And give us an NHL player, Bellemare. Just so we have some roster players at the moment. Boom. It's just a bit low for us. Okay, I'll put him at 2/3. Or you know what? I'll take Bellemare out of this deal. Not the end of the world. Alright. So, Strome to Chicago. We get our 1st back. Okay. Trouba, Buchnevich for McNabb. A 1st. And Smith. We get rid of Trouba's contract. Alright. That's a good deal because now Smith could come in our lineup. We don't get a D, unfortunately. Oh, well, McNabb. He's going to be on the last line. That's what we're going to do. We're going to work with Condre Miller. So we need to start working towards the future in a sense. So I'm going to call up some players and hope we make the playoffs. Honestly, boys, I think that's all we have. Got rid of some contracts so we could sign players. We're going to go 1, 2. Okay, so we're good. Zealer 2 eventually is going to come up. We're all good. We got players. All right. Zach Jones as well could come up. Now he could work on that last line for us, which I might actually bring up. So that's what we're going to do. We're done with the deadline. We got our draft pick back in case, plus Vegas's. And we got a new coach. And you'll see how he works. He works pretty well with our system. So Preze didn't do the job. We needed new people. So Atu Radi Olmark back to Buffalo, okay. And Guit and a 7th round pick from Middlestat and Ristolainen. And those were the biggest trades, I guess. Let's see if there was any others. Any big names? No one really. Yeah, no other big trades really. Other than ours, obviously. Buchnevich and Trouba to Vegas. We got Trouba's contract out. And Buchnevich is a solid little player for them. But we get Riley Smith back. McNabb is just a depth defense really for us. Or could even play top 4 potentially. Trouba is not doing the job regardless. And we get Vegas' first. So, to be honest, I think it's a pretty good trade in our favor. Seeing how Buchnevich is not going to sign with us. Moran is a pretty good prospect. He's going to Nashville. And Tuukka Rask, wow, acquired from LA Kings for first. And Graves. Kruger is long as well. Okay, Philip Forsberg, New Jersey acquires Philip Forsberg. How's that not an alert? For a 2nd and a 3rd and 2 others, okay. And then the Strome deal. Hoffman to Arizona. Zingle to Boston for a 1st. Pullock to Pittsburgh. Middlestat Rasmus to Chicago. All right. So they get Rome playing with the brother. And what did I just say? Going to Chicago. Anyway. That's that. So now that we're done the deadline, we're going to sim the rest of the season. And we'll check our new lines. All right, boys. So here are your new lines. Not really much change. The top 6 stays the same. Smith and Hosang replace Buchnevich and Strome, which obviously is a downgrade, but at the same time, the other players are minus 15 and minus whatever. A lot, basically. Hedel actually improved in his chemistry, so now he's 4-star or 4 checkmark green. So we definitely need to find playmaker and sniper who could fit on that 3rd line for next year. That'd be nice. If we could get a +3, that'd be great. Lafreniere and Zibanejad get the extra green on the 2nd. Krav gets more yellow, less green. No red, though. Stays a +3, so I quite like this. I kind of like this better, actually, I should say. Because, I don't know, I just don't like the red X, to be honest. So I prefer, now that he has 4 yellow. And they have the extra green, so it's great. Panarin, I sacrificed the offensive strategy, unfortunately, for Panarin and Kako. But Taves is the problem, obviously. So we need to definitely find a power forward or 2-way forward. If we could get one, that's literally perfect. A 5. If we get a 5-star green 2-way forward, it'd be +3. And if it's power forward, it'd be +5. So it'd still be a good line, especially that they're still high overall. So it's not the end of the world. Taves is only here this year and next year. So if we don't make playoffs, I'll probably trade him at the in the off season. Depending if we could get anything really in return. And if we do make playoffs, I'm gonna keep him for the next year, and then we'll just take it by year there, I guess. If we're doing well in the season, or if anyway, we'll definitely check it out for next year. But 2 years left. That's the main thing. 2 years, 10.5 million. Goalies obviously stay the same, and right. I'll show you my D. How much improved now? Oh my god. And I'll show you my D now, how much it improved. So Lindgren, Fox get the +5 still. I have Hayek and Miller +5. McNabb was in the Trouba trade. And I brought up Zach Jones, 21 years old. He's potentially be a top 6, so if you could just stay there, it'd be nice. If you could do well. He had 28 points in 53 games in the AHL. So it's pretty decent numbers. -9, but I mean, if he's not doing well, we always have Kevin Miller, who's been doing well all season. I took him out, but just to see how Jones does. Worst case, he always comes right back in. So that's the new and improved lines. We get our first back, and Vegas is first. And let's just hope we could turn around a little bit, because 29, 26, and 6 is not too good. So we're going to sim, let's see, we're going to leave the last 6 games open. And we'll see how we are. Or last 5, I just say. We'll do that. We'll go to the Chicago Blackhawks. That's what I want to see, boys. I need wins in a row here. Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, come on. Okay, it's an L. Oh my god, 2 L's. I'm going to decline Bernier. We don't need you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are the moves to be made, boys. New coach. Loss. Okay, we got a point. That's a win. We'll put in whoever they put in. Come on. Big win. That's it, boys. Alright. Now look at that in playoff spot, baby. That's what I like to see. So 5 games left in the season. We'll sim the last 5, obviously, but we're going to slow sim them because we need to make playoffs here. I just want to see how Smith's been doing ever since he got to our team. Ooh, not good. Alright. And Hosang. Not good. Alright. Well, we're winning. It's the main part. We're winning. Payak drops back down to a 79. But, again, 3rd seed. So, we're about a couple of losses in a row, though, to not making the playoffs. So, Devils are right there. If they get a win, they're at 83 points with the same amount of games. So, Rangers, Penguins, Capitals, Devils, all, even Hurricanes, to be honest, even though they have a game extra, they're right there with us, all very close. Lightning as well, and Panthers, and Maple Leafs, and Canadians. Even Bruins, to be honest, if we're going to talk Hurricanes. So this is crazy. So we're going to... I'm actually in an advanced day. I'll slow sim the divisional games, so... That would be... Well, I'll say the Eastern Conference. So the Red Wings, the Bruins, we'll slow sim those. So advanced day. Come on, come on. We got a point. Okay, okay. Oh, we're not in playoffs right now. Lightning and Canadians are in the playoffs. Okay, we gotta slow sim. We gotta win this, boys. We gotta win this. After 1. 1-1. Okay. 2. 1-1. Come on. Come on. 5-on-4. Power play. Come on. Oh my god. And Hyman scores. Power play. Come on, boys. Oh, I never ended up fixing our power play either. Jeez. Ever since I did best lines. Okay, I'm going to go do that now. Come on. Frick. Take the L. Oh my god. Okay, give me a sec, boys. Give me a second. That's not huge at all. Alright, so I rearranged the power play just a little bit. We got +3 on the first line, +1 on the second. Our penalty kill doesn't look as good anymore because our coaching doesn't really fit as well as the last coach, but that's a little sacrifice we have to pay. We still ended up doing better than we would have with Parise, so let's go to the Boston game. Slow sim that one. Frig, man. And they have a game. Oh my god, we need to get the Canadians there. We need it. And we need to win this. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. If we win this next 3, that'd be huge. Frig. Yes, sir. Come on, boys. Fuck. It's a dub. That's a dub. Okay, so yes. If we win now, okay, let's go to the Montreal game. See how the other teams pan out with their games. We're 1 point up behind the Penguins. We need these 2 wins. We need them to lose, and we need a win, man. Lightning with 90. I wish we were playing the Lightnings. I mean, we are playing the Canadians, though, so it's big. This is a big game. It's a big game. I might honestly intervene, to be honest. I want to win this. No, I won't actually do it, but come on. Power play off the bat. Come on, boys. Get a goal. Early goal. Our power play sucks, man. Yes, sir. Jonathan Toews on the power play. That's it, boys. 2-1 after 1. 4-2 after 2. 5-5. Oh my god. What the hell? We couldn't give Montreal a point there, man. And we're going to lose. They got Olofsson, by the way, in the frickin'... I didn't even realize. 2 goals. Come on. We almost lost, actually. It was 4-2. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, almost. Okay, we need this overtime win. Come on. Of course not. You guys want to see a shootout? I'm going to play a shootout. I'm going to play this. I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Should I play it? I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. We need this win. This is huge. The fact that we gave Montreal a point, though, really pisses me off already, but we need points. We need to beat Pittsburgh at least.
Crowd is on their feet. Shootout ready to go.
Yes, sir.
Really good release here, James. He doesn't have that puck on his
Made him bite. Come on, Sturkin.
buries it for the goal.
Swiss cheese right
I really
now.
like how he made this look like he was going to deke, but he doesn't. He stays with the shot, and he capitalizes.
Oh my god.
A chance to turn up the temperature there. That's going to keep this interesting as the shootout does not spread out.
Bro, how bad is Sturkin, man?
Head up, pick the spot, and finish it off. Really nice job. Gives them absolutely nothing. Amazing how many points are alive in this.
And Penguins got a win. Come on. I think we're out. I think we're out. And Canadians clinch. Alright, so it's between us and the Penguins. Thing is, if we win, we get 91 points. Pretty sure the ROW is in their favor, so I don't think we made it. Oh, ROW is tied. If we win in regulation or overtime and they win... Well, if they lose and we win, we do make playoffs. If they get overtime loss, though, they move on. Alright, so we need this win. And we need it in regulation or overtime. Oh my god. We need a goal in the 5 minutes. If we win in shootout, they make the playoffs. If we win in a shootout, they make the playoffs. If we win in overtime and they lose, we make the playoffs. And as long as they get a point, they make playoffs. There's a lot on the line. So we need Pittsburgh to lose, and we need to get the goal in overtime. Count down with me. 3, 2, 1. And we lose. They won anyway. I can't believe that. We didn't make it by a frickin' point or two.